press the bell icon on the YouTube app and never miss another update.
Hi students, we have started in the previous video about the errors and significant figures. They are more important towards JEE and NEET examinations and almost zero for board. And we come to know what is meant by error, types of errors, how to minimize them, and representation of error, again propagation of error or combination of errors. The most important relations we have taken: when a physical quantity is obtained by addition of two measured quantities or by subtraction of two measured quantities, then mean absolute error is the sum of the error committed in measuring each of them. Similarly, if it is obtaining by product or by quotient, it may be a product or quotient. Irrespective of that, the fractional error, relative error that is arising in that is nothing but again sum of the relative errors committed in measuring those quantities. And it is to the rise to the power of n, maybe in the denominator or numerator. Again, that is n times multiplying with the relative errors, but even denominator it may be plus m into delta b by b. So with this relation, in this video we discuss some questions which are already appeared, because I told one question is sure in entrance paper on this topic. So we given the question here: length of a rod is measured using a scale is 20 meter. What is the possible error? The four options are given. So one option is 0.05%, second 0.5%, third 5%, and fourth one is 0.25%. So out of these options, which one is right? Here the given measurement is 20 meter, up to 2 digits. Up to 2 digits it has. So in solution, the least count of the instrument is considered as the mean absolute error. I told you that measuring instrument's least count itself may become the mean absolute error. So that equal to, if you see the 2 digits are later, that means 0.01 meter here according to this scale. Suppose if I divide it, therefore, if I want delta L by L, thinking this is L, it is least count is nothing but delta L, and the length is 20 meter. So 0.01 meter by 20 meter. So this gives you fractional error. Multiplying by 100, let us we can do this. If you move the 2 digits, 1 by 2 followed by 2 zeros, 20 followed by 2 zeros, this 2 digits I moved here. Suppose the answer is in percentage error. For selection, I think you are understood by the unit. Here 2 digits after the decimal point, that gives you the hint of least count or mean absolute error. So delta L is multiplying by 100. This I have to multiply by 100. So that is 1 by 2000 into 100 become 1 by 20. So this is nothing but 0.05%. Hence your answer is this. So I think you are understood how to get the least count or the mean absolute error, maximum possible error in the measurement of that. Delta L by L is the relative error, multiplying by 100 given you the percentage error. Thus I hope you are understood that one. Let us go to the next one. Coming to another question, second example, out of measurements. Out of measurements. First one A, 200 into 10 power minus 4 meter, and B, 0.02 meter. Which one is more accurate? So when you look into that, here this fixes the least count. Here it fixes the least count. So more accurate means measure of percentage error or relative error. Relative error, if you measure, you can accuracy come to know. Which is having minimum error, minimum percentage error, that will be more accurate because it is very close to the true value. For that, just I come to know this may be the meter delta L by L into 100. In the first case, if you take the 10 power minus 4 into 100 divided by 200. So these two cancels, and again 10 power minus 4 by 2 is a 10 power minus 4, 10 into 10 power minus 5 by 2, or it is 10 power minus 4, 200, no? Yes, 200, okay. So it is 0.5. To measure them, I have to write here 200 into 10 power minus 4, sorry. I left this 10 power minus 4. So this become, cancelling these two, that 1 by 2. 1 by 2. One by 2 is 0.5%. Sorry. And the second one, let us take delta L by L for that into 100 gives you 0.01 by 0.02 into 100. So this become 1 by 200 by 2 is 50%. This is half is 0.5%. So if you see, look into the both, you are seeing that it is least. Therefore, the answer is A. A is most accurate, having minimum relative error or percentage error. Minimum relative error 0.5% for this 200 into 10 power minus 4 meter compared to this 0.02 meter, which is less. We are having 50% error, here it is only 0.5% error. It is very close to the true value compared to this. Therefore, I'd say the first one is the most accurate out of the two options given. Coming to the next one. I think I have followed how to select the least count also. Here it is 0.02, here it is 10 power minus 4. They mutually cancelled, multiplying by 100 we got that one. For that it is 0.02 and measured. So let us come to another question. least count of a watch is 1/4 second. If time interval of 10 oscillations is 25 seconds, find most possible error. Answers given: 2%, 1%, 3%, and 4%. Out of that, we have to find out the correct answer. So, least count of a watch. So, in solution, percentage error means time. Delta T by T into 100 is questioned. How much? What is delta T? Is this 1/4 second. What is the time measured? Is this 25 second. So taking these two, substituting in this delta T by T into 100. I think you are followed. Both are given directly. What is the minimum magnitude that measurable in the time interval is 1/4 second. So it is 1/4 divided by 25 into 100. 25 4 times 4 4 times, this become 1%. So simple problems. So this is the right option you got. It is the least count and this is the measured value. Least count by measured value into 100 gives you the percentage error. Let us go to the next one. Next example, if L1 equal to 2.01 meter plus or minus 0.01 meter, what is 3L1? What happens in this? See, you are given L, asking 3L. If X you take 3L1, 3 into L1, 2.01 plus or minus 0.01 meter. It takes to both, propagates to both. So 6.03 plus or minus 3 into 0.01 is 0.03 meter. So remember, it is multiplying by 3L means it multiplies for both. Error is also multiplied and value is also multiplied. So next, another example of the similar type, if you take, if L1 equal to 2.02 meter plus or minus 0.01, this is over, and L2 equal to 1.02 meter plus or minus 0.01 meter. Find L1 plus 2L1. You have to find that. So it is as previously we have taken here. If it is y is equal to L1 plus 2L1, can write here L1 as it is 2.02 plus or minus 0.01 plus 2 into 1.02 plus or minus 0.01 of meter. 2.02 plus or minus 0.01 plus 2.04 plus or minus 0.02 meter. I think followed as we did here, did for that. This is as it is. Now this, if I take addition take place in the propagation of errors, 2.02, 2.04 is 4.06, adding these two. 0102 become plus or minus 0.03 in terms of meter. This is the possible error that commits in this. Y, value of Y we determined. So this, very careful here, if it is multiplying with that number, then it multiply for both. For value as good as for the error, you have to multiply it. Coming to the next problem. See another example. One side of a cube is measured to be A equal to 4.03 plus or minus 1%. What is its volume? Maybe first one, what is its volume? See, this is each side of a cube. Volume is asking this side. Solution, think volume of cube. Volume of cube, because you have taken the cube. If you know this side, you can write it as L cube. Let us find the first value, taking only the magnitude. 4.03 cube. 4 cube is 64. 0.03 can approximately come to around 65.45. That is in terms of meter. Here they given in terms of meter, here it may be meter cube. It is a first step, but in the second step, measure delta V by V. As it is L cube, you can write it as 3 into delta L by L. But in percentage given, delta V by V into 100 is equal to 3 into delta L by 100 is this. Delta L by L into 100. This is given 1%. 3 into 1% become 3%. Therefore, volume is V net is equal to volume plus or minus delta V by V into 100. That gives you 65.45 plus or minus 3% in meter cube is the answer. First you find out volume and then error estimation. As it is cube, 3 into delta L by L, we use this. A power n is n into a delta A by A, and already percentage given, delta L by L into 100 is 1%. That given you the answer. Here A, L is written as A side, as they mentioned is A. So I think you are understood this. Even in volume L cube, follow this rule so that we can get the answer. Coming to the next question. So the example next one. The percentage error in quantities P, Q, R, S are 0.5%, 1% and 1.5%, 3% in between. 1.5% respectively in measurement of a physical quantity A equal to P cube Q square divided by root R into S. Find maximum possible error in measuring A. It is the question appeared in JEE 2018 April. See the question here, this is refers to quantity P. It is for Q, this is for R and this is for S. The percentage errors in measuring these values P, Q, R, S. Combining those, we will get a physical quantity A with P cube Q square root R into S. What is the maximum possible error that commits in measuring A? Using the fourth formula, this formula I can write what is the percentage error. So maximum, the answers given here, I write the answers also, what it may be the possible one. 8.5%, second one is 6%, third one is 7.5%, and fourth one is 6.5%. Which one is the right? We have to find out. So first write the formula P cube Q square by R power half into S by writing this form. So if you want a percentage error in measuring A, P cube you have to write it is delta P by P into 100 plus 2 into delta Q by Q into 100 plus root R half into delta R by R into 100 plus S delta S by S into 100. But what they given is these values they mentioned. In percentage error in measuring P, Q, R and S are given here directly. So this is 3 into 0.5 plus Q into 2 into Q is 1% plus half into 3%. PQR. S is plus, S is 1.5%. So this is 1.5 plus 2 plus 1.5 plus 1.5. 1.5 is 4.5. 4.5 plus 2 is 6.5%. The correct answer is this one. An appeared question in JEE 2018 April. So they given the percentage error in measuring P, Q, R, S, and they given the quantity this. What is the maximum possible error that occurs in this due to the error committed in measuring this in that percent? So 3 into delta P by P, 2 into delta Q by Q, half into delta R by R, S into delta, all are addition. You got the answer. Let us come to the next one. So coming to the another question. The density of a material in the shape of cube is determined by measuring or is found by measuring three sides of cube and its mass. If relative error, which I am writing always as RE, in measuring mass and length are respectively 1.5% and 1%, find maximum possible error in measuring density. Options given here: 2.5%, 3.5%, 4.5%, and 6%. So I have to find out which one is right. So we are measuring the given shape is a cube. And first think about the density. You know the term density of any material is mass by volume. Here measuring length, three sides they mentioned. Therefore I can write it as m by L cube. Because measuring mass and length, three sides of the cube, they measured the sides, length, m by L cube. Then they are asking about the percentage error. By this, using this relation, I can write delta rho by rho into 100 is equal to delta m by m into 100 plus this is cube, L cube, therefore 3 into delta L by L into 100. See the values given for those. Mass measuring error is 1.5. 1.5 plus 3 into another is 1. So 3 into 1%. That become 4.5% is the answer you got. Mass by volume, m by L cube, we can use this relation and we obtained delta m by m into 100 and 3 into delta L by L into 100. This is 1.5, this is 1%. So hence the possible answer is the third one, 4.5%. It is an appeared question in 2018 offline question in JEE. Come to the next question. So next example, relative error in determination of the surface tension is alpha by capillary method. That is of water determined by capillary method. Diameter of capillary D is equal to 1.25 into 10 power minus 2 meter. Rise of water level H is equal to 1.45 into 10 power minus 2 meter. Using relation T is equal to RHG by 2 into 10 power 3 Newton per meter. The maximum possible error in measuring surface tension is, 4 options are there: 2.4%, 10%, 0.15%, and 1.5%. This question appeared in JEE 2017. The question appeared in that. So surface tension of water, I told you at this stage you are hearing some new words. Surface tension, I told the word, it is the force experienced by the surface per unit length, tangential to the surface per unit length. And relation already they given, sometimes they won't give radius and diameter, no problem, even diameter you substitute d by 2, same. So therefore, this diameter 1.25, I can write in terms of centimeter, this is also in terms of centimeter. So these two both are measured in length. See, the least count is, if I think least count is 0.01 centimeter for both of them, for this or to this. Now the question is, they want surface tension. If I mention T as a surface tension, what is the error that possible comes? Here 2 is constant, G is constant, only depend on R and H. Even I can write it as D and H because 2R is D. 2R is D, therefore I can use, here it is 2R. If I multiplied by 2, divide by 2, it becomes, therefore writing even D is not a problem. So don't think substitution of R or D. Otherwise I write here, this can be written as 2R into Hg by 2 into 2. So this equal to dHg by 4. dHg by 4. Here these two are constant, delta T by T into 100, percentage they given. In percentage they given. Therefore delta T by D is D and H dependence, delta D by D into 100 plus delta H by H into 100 gives you the answer. What is delta D or delta H is 0.01. So therefore substitute also in centimeter this. D centimeter is 1.25 into 100 plus 0.01 by 1.45 into 100. This I write here equal to. So 100 if you multiplied it become 1.25 or shift that it becoming 100 by 125. If we shift 2 digits, here also if shift 2 digits, 100 by 145. It is 4 by 5. 4 by 5 is almost 0.8, 0.8 plus 4 by 5. So if I cancelled with 5 twos are is 10, 5 nines are, 5 twos are 20. Approximated to 3, 30. If I made it is 30, this cancelling here. So this become 2 by 3. 2 by 3 is almost 0.66, or this become 1.46 approximated to 1.5%. This necessity because here no supply of logbooks or calculator to you, you have to approximate and get the answer. So I hope you are followed why D directly I substituted. Here these two are the variables in the surface tension. Asked about the percentage error. So take the variation in the diameter measurement and also in the height measurement. So both we substituted and simplified to get this 1.5%. Product rule we applied here. Product plus addition of the individual errors. Okay, I think you are understood. Let us go to the next question. Next example. A physical quantity P is described by the relation P equal to a power half b square c cube d power minus 4. If relative error in measurement of A, B, C, D respectively are 2%, 1%, 3% and 5%. Then relative error in P. Then relative error in P is 4 options, 8%, 1.2%, third one 32%, fourth 25%, it is 12%, right. So it is the question appeared in 2017 J paper. So what they given a physical quantity. First write down, idea will come. So you are given a power half b square c cube d power minus 4. This is corresponding to A, B, C, D. The relative errors, percentage error committed in measuring A, B, C, D are individually given. Go for this product rule which help you to find the value. The question is on this, how to find the percentage of error in measuring P. That delta A by A into 100 power half plus 2 into delta B by B into 100 plus 3 into delta C by C into 100 plus 4 into delta D by D into 100. Don't take minus 4. Here it appears to be minus 4. Don't make here minus. This must be plus only. Always error is additive. So now substitute the corresponding values. Half into measurement of A is 2 plus 2 into measurement of B is 1 plus 3 into measurement of that is 3 plus 4 into measurement of delta D is 5. This is 1 plus 2 plus 9 plus 20. 29, 30, 32%. Simple, direct question, but appeared by question, it is answer is 32%. So direct solutions available in this. Most simple and direct questions are appearing. Without missing, you have to answer the questions of this type. So next example. A student measure the time period of period of 100 oscillations of a simple pendulum four times. The data set is 90 second, 91 second, 95 second and 92 second. If minimum division of the data clock is 1 second, then reported mean time is so the answers 92 plus or minus 1.8 second, 92 plus or minus 3 second, 92 plus or minus 1.5 second, fourth 92 plus or minus 0.5 second. The question is 2016 JEE paper. Appeared in JEE paper in 2016. When you see the answers, first you have to get 4 trials conducted for 10 oscillations. The time taken is given. Least count of the time. The given is least count of the time also given. That is 1 second. Here we have to get the absolute error. Mean absolute error to get, first you have to find the mean value, P mean. is T1 plus T2 plus T3 plus T4 by 4. That you have to do. You are given 90 plus 91 plus 95 plus 92 divided by 4. 9 is common. I am saying simple here. 9 is common. 5, 2, 7 plus 1, 8. 8 by 4 is 2. Therefore, 92 second is the answer. If you take the total, 9 is common. 5, 2, 1, 8. 8 by 4 is 2. 92 seconds you got. Then find the fractional error delta t by t. That it is 1 second divided by 92. That you have to get the t mean is 92. But you required this, that is about the value of this. Delta t is necessary, 92. Therefore, delta t is equal to 1 by 92, that is 1 by 92. The given simple is 1 second, reported mean time. Mean time we got as 92. So mean time error. The what mistake I did is we have to find out the errors. Delta t mean required. That is delta t1 plus delta t2 plus delta 3 delta t4 divided by 4 gives you delta t mean absolute error. Delta t1 is 92 minus 90 is 2 plus 91 minus 92 is 1, 95 92 is 3, 92 92 is 4 divided by 4. How much you got is 6 by 4 is 1.5. So the answer is, if from this I told you representation of the answer, delta t mean, I write here the answer but not visible. Here t totally they asked is t whatever it get delta t mean. T is 92 plus or minus what you got here is 1.5 second. Which one is the answer in this? If you search, third one is the possible answer. So t, it is the t value, true value we got, best possible value. But they asked about this is delta t mean. So trial, I hope you are understood how you got is delta t1 is 90 minus 92 as 2. Minus 2 but we take plus. Similarly, 92 minus 91. 92 minus 95 is 3. 92 92 is 0. Divided by that. It is a mean absolute error. Representation is a mean absolute error and the value got. That will be this. Answer is third one. So next example, time period of oscillation of a simple pendulum T equal to 2 pi root L by G. Measured value of L is 20 centimeter. Known to 1 millimeter accuracy. And time for 100 oscillations is 90 seconds. Using wristwatch of resolution 1 second. The acceleration of determination, not acceleration, it is accuracy. Accuracy of determination of G is, answers is 1%, second is 5%, third one is 2%, fourth one is 3%, and the question appeared in JEE 2015. So you are asking about this. So you have to measure here. First you think what the data given. It is an oscillation of a simple pendulum. T equal to 2 pi root Lg. And they given for time measurement the least count. That is what delta T is given as 1 second. For 90 oscillations, this resolution is 1 second. Similarly, in measuring of this 20 centimeter, resolution is 1 millimeter. You have to convert into centimeter. Delta L is 1 millimeter is 0.1 centimeter. With this knowledge, they are asking about G. G means here delta G by G into 100 is quotient. To get that, you can get the G here, squaring on both sides and bringing this side. 4 pi square L by T square is the formula rises. This is the formula, G equal to 4 pi square L by G square. Here G proportional to L but T inversely. What I can write for this? Is L. L is delta L by L into 100 plus T twice, 2 into delta T by T into 100. If I simplified, I will get the answer. So how it is delta L by L. Delta L is 0.1 divided by L is 20 centimeter into 100 plus 2 into delta T is 1 divided by capital T is 90 into 100. Let us simplify, it is become 1 by 2. 1 by 2 is 0.5 because 1 0 cancels 10, that is again 1. 1 by 2 is 0.5 plus 1 0 cancels 20 by 9. This 0.5 plus 2.22 like runs, or this is 2.72 likewise. 0.5 is 2.5272 approximated, because here we are not having answer 2.72, but the best possible is approximation. We can write it as a 3%, hence the answer is obtained. So taking 2 pi root L by G, got G equal to 4 pi square L by T square. So the formula is this, we want delta L. Delta L they given 1 millimeter, convert into centimeter, and L is given 20 centimeter directly, and again delta T given 1 second resolution, limit of the instrument watch, and again number time taken for 100 oscillations is 90. Got the answer. So let us go to the next one. Coming to the next one. Next example, the current voltage relation of a diode is given by I is equal to e to the power of 1000 V by T minus 1 in milliamps, where the applied voltage V E is in volt and temperature in Kelvin. If a student make error, measuring plus or minus 0.01 volt while measuring current of 5 milliampere at 300 Kelvin. What will be the error? What is the error? In the value of current in milliamps. Answers are 0.2 milliamps, 0.02 milliamps, 0.5 milliamps, 0.05 milliamps. 2014 JE paper appeared in 2014 E. Measurement of error in measuring the current, voltage and current relation. So the question is on measuring DI, because this what only we want. What is a DI? To find DI, you are given equation I is equal to e to the power of 1000 volt by time minus 1, and so 300 Kelvin is 5 milliamps. At 300 Kelvin it is 5 milliamps. We can measure here this value. 5 equal to e power 1000 volt by 300 minus 1, or it becomes 6 is equal to e to the power of 1000 volt by, let it be time only. If need, we can substitute. This is 6 milliamps, or I can write this equal to 6 milliamps, bringing this side, because measurement is done in milliamps, 1. But here we want DI. We have to differentiate this with respect to voltage, variation of current and voltage. Current and voltage, differential function. I told you how differential function arises. DI by dV. When you differentiate this, d by dv of e to the power of 1000 volt by t minus 1. So differentiating this constant is 0, but when you differentiate you will get same value 1000 v by t into differentiation of this with respect to the voltage become 1000 by t only. V cancels. Differentiation of this, otherwise differentiation of dv 1000 v by t. Now this is constant, comes out, dv by dv is 1. That become equal to 1000 by t under differentiation. So that dv, you want di means this e to the power of 1000 v by t into 1000 t into dv. Simple, what we differential function we applied, derivative of I with respect to v, because IV relation, we got that answer. So now di is equal to, this is nothing but 6 milliamps, 1000, already know it is at temperature 300, into dv, where a voltage given, this dv value is this, that is 0.01. I think you are understood. Here 2 cancels, here 1 cancels, 3 2s are 0.02 into this become 0.2 milliampere. So I hope you are got. I got this value minus 1 bringing this side as 6 milliamps. di by dv is the relation we got, differentiation of I with respect to v. You know this value, and again t is 300 given, dv is 0.01, and we got the answer, and first one is the option. So you got it out. So take another. Resistance of a given wire is obtained by measuring the current flowing through it and voltage different applied across it. If percentage error in the measurement of I and V are 3% each. The error in the value of resistance of the wire are equal to V by I. Options are 6%, 0%, 1%, 3% 2012 ZE paper. So this they are not giving, but I am given here because you are learning about the current electricity in second year, but I hope you are studied in high school about resistance is nothing but voltage by current. Resistance is voltage by current. Suppose you want the resistance error, I can write delta R by R into 100. The question is on this. This is a ratio, this A by B, that delta V by V into 100 plus delta I by I into 100. Question is on that. But in each case, the error mentioned is 3%. That is 3% plus 3%. Hence, answer is 6%. You got first one is the option. So, it is also an appeared question. Let us see some more applications and such questions appeared in previous years in the next video. Today I conclude here. See, I taken all the questions. Why I taken? Because this is more serious unit. One question is sure in the entrance examination, whether it is NEET or JEE. Thank you.